coloured there to confuse a commentator, with 4 of those 5 teams wearing matching leathers as well. Don't worry about it, that's pretty impressive there. Maybe they need to think about putting some numbers on this side of the bike, but there is numbers on the front side, so and the numbers are certainly a little bit better than a lot of the other classes, and we'll just get on with what's going on. It's great to see such a lovely group of sidecars there, and oh, look at that, I've even got my timing people onto the case. I've got my timing people. Earlier today I asked the timing people to spread the screen a little bit so I could actually, for the sidecars, so I could give credit to the passengers, and they've done that, and they've done that this time round without even asking. Just the results for the last race: Jade Reynolds on M1 class was the only competitor, but took first place overall on the track. M2, Clinton Durham and Tiana Rollo in first and second spot. Haven't been actually reading a lot of those results up as they come through. We should keep an eye on getting them to you. In fact, don't we even be losing those. Never mind what we've got out there. Actually, well, I'm interested to see what size sidecars there. We have 2 classes here. We have modified sidecars and we have standard sidecars. So I'm going to pick they're much the same as the previous class, where they're allowed to be either purchased modifications or their home-built modifications. The crowd seems to be a little bit bigger as well, improving as the day goes on. Don't forget, folks, you can watch this live today and tomorrow, and you can also watch the recordings after about, usually after about a day or 2 after the event. CTAS Live Timing puts it up on the screen as you see the modified sidecars getting away. A bit of a struggle there for number 641, Malachi, where we go, Malachi Jensen and Dudo Puhia. Well, it's a hard thing to pronounce. Malachi. I'm going to say it's that. We had a guy here, Malachi Mitchell Thomas here, out here from the UK racing at the Cemetery Circuit. We called him Malachi there for a day or 2 until someone corrected. Sadly, Malachi lost his life at the Northwest 200 last year. He was one of the up-and-coming riders for the future. Sidecar passenger come out. I wonder if the case is the same here. Is that the passenger come out there as they went into the hairpin there? Because remember, they are going in a different direction, but I certainly know in the New Zealand Sidecar Association, if a passenger falls off, it's a dozen beer shouted. If a rider falls off his bike, it's 2 dozen beer shouted. I'm not too sure whether these guys at this age, the secondary school people, have their prize giving it, instead of having happy hours, they have happy meals. But anyway, it looks like that team's okay. And right now it's Xavier McBride and Mitchell Voice there in the lead there in the modified class. They got a bit of a break. 4 bikes got away ahead of the rest of the field. Sheldon Mayo and Ethan Crafer there in second place. I recognise the name Ethan Crafer. He's doing double duties. A lot of these riders are, especially on the sidecars there. Third place on the track is Darcy Davey and Connor Brown. So that's the sidecars modified. Sidecars standard. We've got the first of the bikes on the track is Finn Terry and Caleb Jensen. It'll be interesting to see what the lap times are like compared with the modified bikes. Pretty close actually. So that's the first one, Finn Terry and Caleb Jensen on the 46 machine. We go back to Seth Harris and Nick Langtry there on the 24 machine in 5th place, as we see Xavier Bridie and Mitchell Voice coming across on bike number 5 there. They've dropped down into the 103s, a 103.402. And Mayo and Crafer there on the number 1 machine, a 104.529. So leading on the track, leading by time, is the number 5 bike. Here is Darcy Davey and Connor Brown, I think, in number 555. They come along on the inside of the pit wall, so I can't see. No, it was Finn Terry and Caleb Jensen. I couldn't see the colour or the bike. They were so close to the pit wall, but they are the first of the standard class, and they're running around on the 105, so that's a pretty good time here, considering there's 2 people on the bikes and they're not the modified class. That's pretty outstanding, really. 3rd place, who's dropped off the scale there? Seth Harris, Nick Langtry in 4th place, Darcy Davey and Connor Brown there on the 552 machine in 5th spot. We go to 6th. It's Connor Doreen and William Thorpe. 7th is Callum McKinnon there, and Blair Curran there with Callum Taylor and Willia Erica champion there in 8th place. Okay, we've had a win from the sidecar number 5, Xavier McBride and Mitchell Voice, and they peeled another second off their last lap time. They're now down into 1:02.399, so a good clean country mile for them. Just going to write down the lap time. So that's them. Sheldon Mayo, Ethan Crafer, 1st and 2nd in their class, and then we've got the first of the sidecar standards, and that's Terry and Jensen. Finn, Terry and Caleb Jensen there goes through in 3rd place. 4th place just going across the line there now is Seth Harris and Nick Langtree, followed by Connor Doreen and William Thorpe. They've swapped places with Darcy Davey and Connor Brown. In fact, Darcy Davey and Connor Brown may be out of action there. No, they've gone through. In fact, both Connor Doreen, William Thorpe and Caleb McKinnon and Blair Curran, bikes 6 and 8, have gone ahead of Darcy Davey in that last lap there, the 5.52 machine. Right, was that round 2? Done and dusted. It could be the day done and dusted. It's 2:38 p.m. Big shout out to a lot of people that have been involved with the event. Gatekeepers, the Feeling Lions Club, Bike Recovery Time, Mara Marketing, School Liaisons, TIC has been helping out with the pit area, ProMed Ambulance for doing the first aid, Monique Parkinson for observing races